Hi, today we're going to talk about unified communications and level 3 communications. Unified communications, or UC, is getting a lot of attention in IT circles lately because of the many benefits it promises to provide. CIOs and their teams are looking to UC as a way to help their companies grow and become more efficient. UC ties together the ways we communicate, combining desktop software, video conferencing, and SIP trunking technologies, making our interactions simpler and more productive. But every major IT project these days needs to pass the return on investment test to win the support of the CFO. UC presents a unique challenge because even though we know UC can improve collaboration, customer service, employee efficiency, and even morale, how do you assign a hard dollar figure to those benefits? Without hard figures, your CFO isn't going to be too happy, right? So how do you build a solid business case for UC? The answer? SIP trunking. Sure, we've all heard that IP telephony and SIP trunking can save money, but when it comes to making the CFO happy, you need to have a better plan than a "Trust Me" t-shirt. So where do the cost savings of SIP trunking come from? Let's start by taking a look at how traditional phone services work. Each of your locations requires a connection to the local phone company. You probably have a telephone line or PRI trunk and maybe even a dedicated PBX at each location. You pay for the connection, for the PBX, and the maintenance of the phone systems. You also pay for local access fees and long-distance fees. All of these costs can really start to add up, especially when you add in the cost of managing different bills and different vendors. With SIP trunking, you can eliminate many of these costs because voice becomes just another application on your data network. Now you can get rid of all these connections to the local phone company, the PBX at each location, and instead use an IP PBX and share its capabilities with your offices over your own data network. Since you're passing your voice traffic over your own network, when calls are placed between any of your offices, you no longer incur any additional charges. These changes alone can bring you substantial savings, anywhere from 30 to 50%. But if you really want to get the most out of SIP trunking, you need to work with Level 3. Here are 3 reasons why. First, since Level 3 is a licensed CLEC in all 50 states, we can provide local phone numbers in more places within the U.S. This means that you'll only need a single provider to cover all of your offices to realize even greater efficiencies. Next, with Level 3, you'll also get a feature called Pooled Concurrent Call Paths that can save you as much as an additional 10%. Without Pooled Concurrent Call Paths, you have to design for maximum usage at each of your office locations. With this feature, you can share phone lines, and you only need to have enough to cover the maximum usage across all locations. Finally, Level 3 provides their SIP trunking services over an all-IP network, which means there are no protocol translations. Traditional phone companies send their SIP calls over their existing telephone network, which is like putting a car on a railroad track. It's possible, but certainly not optimal. With Level 3, you get one carrier, one bill, and one quality experience. Now that you know where the savings come from, it's a no-brainer to build a business case that will make your CFO happy and bring the benefits of UC to your organization. Calculate your savings today with our SIP calculator at www.level3.com/UC.